Hello, this is Chris. I'm super excited to talk to you today. And as you see, I have on my egg yolk color shirt. So that's what I call it. It's kind of fun. Just am excited to talk about reclaiming your health today. And if you've received that email about that, I particularly want to focus on healthy cellular foundation and a couple thoughts. I'm always deep in thought all morning before these Wellness Wednesdays, and I just want you to know that I want to give you my best. And so I've kind of tried to think of in threes and how we could talk about this. And first of all, it's really important, and I want to emphasize what type of oils that you use. And I personally have been using doTERRA essential oils for the past 13 years. I've studied. I think the best test for an essential oil is your experience. And I feel like they are the purest and the most effective, which gets me the results that I want. So there is a difference. I mean, as soon as there's competition in essential oil market out there, everybody is hopping on board. So you can get them at the dollar store, Walmart, you name it. But if you are serious about using something natural for your health, you really need to try doTERRA because it means a gift of the earth, and their whole mission is to they set the highest standard, which is certified pure therapeutic grade. And I will even offer a challenge. If you have an oil that you absolutely love and you want to send it to me, I will send you the replacement for it in doTERRA so that you can experience the difference. So just send me your address, I'll give you mine, and we'll swap. So that's a little challenge there. Then the number two thing is you really do need to take the lid off of an essential oil and make friends with it. And that means that you can use it in many different ways, aromatically, topically, and I trust doTERRA to be able to take it internally. They have a lot of soft gels and capsules, and those are the ones that I'm going to focus on today because we're going to be talking particularly about cellular health. But you need to get them out, not just leave them sitting on the shelf like they're sacred. You got to use them. And that's the only way that they're going to be effective. And then you need to learn how and what and where to use it. So I have a picture that I'll post later. It's actually of a woman, and the post says that how it explains how your body rebuilds itself in less than 365 days. So your entire body totally rebuilds itself in less than 2 years, and 98% in less than 365 days. So every cell in your body eventually dies and is replaced by new cells. So every day is an opportunity to build a new body. Okay, so your brain rebuilds in 1 year. Your DNA renews itself every 2 months. The stomach lining rebuilds itself in 5 days. Your skin rebuilds itself in 1 year. Your blood rebuilds itself in 4 months. Your liver rebuilds itself in 6 weeks, and your body builds a whole new skeleton in 3 months. Okay, so is it important what we put in and on ourselves? Absolutely, absolutely. So I wanted to share that, and then I wanted to share how fast essential oils work. So in 1 drop of essential oil, there are approximately 40 million trillion molecules, and that's approximately 40,000 molecules for each cell in the average human body. And they are so small that they enter your body through the skin and go everywhere. Okay, so that's topical. And just to give you an idea of the time, in 22 seconds for the molecules to reach the brain, that's how long it takes. And in 2 minutes, these molecules will be found in the bloodstream. And in 20 minutes, it will affect every cell in the body. So I think that's super important. I can give you some more information. If you want to get in, and I can post this too. But if you simply put 1 drop of essential oil in your body, there would be enough molecules to supply 1.2 million essential oil compounds for each cell in the human body. So that's about the population of the state of Maine. And they are extremely small. They consist of a few dozen atoms. Compared to protein, they are tiny. Proteins can be from 100 to 1,000 times bigger than essential oils. So they are considered as lipids, which means they dissolve and mix easily with oils. These characteristics give essential oils unique properties. And this is one of the reasons that essential oils can enter the body through your skin. So most importantly, and also through your nose. And so on the skin, some of my favorite places to apply is on my ears, on the bottom of my feet, on my spine. Those are all really effective places. Of course, there's more than that. But most importantly is their accessibility to a living cell. And they work so well to provide otherwise unattainable therapeutic benefits because they so easily pass through the membrane of the cell. So this means they can address issues both inside and outside the cell. This structure is unique, and this characteristic gives them the ability to influence cellular activity. So there are potentially no tissue barriers to essential oils within the body. They can promote change and specific function within the body. They can selectively target specific cells and stimulate specific therapeutic systemic responses. Okay, so that's more the particular part. Now we're going to get a little bit more active here. Okay. So I want to talk about in particular, and you have heard me a few times on here, this is how I got started with doTERRA because I wanted more energy and less pain. And it's these 3 bottles. It's an E omega that supports the function of the brain, eyes, nervous system. The list goes on, but this has 9 anti-inflammatory essential oils in the omega. And it's also available in vegetarian. And then there is the Microplex VMZ. So this is a whole food vitamin. These are your micronutrients. And the Microplex VMZ is like a multiple vitamin, but it is delivered differently because it's 4 pills from each bottle because they have 12 fruits and vegetables in them. They actually support the immune system. They help your body. This one in particular supports healthy cell function and metabolism, mental clarity, brain function, but they all work together. And so if you're getting used to taking these, I take them all at the same time so I don't forget. So I call it my bowl of cereal, but it's lifelong vitality. And I just said, okay, I'm taking these for a year and I'm going to see what happens. I would order a new oil each month to learn about the oils, but this is the foundation for me, the micronutrients, whole food vitamin, and what they do for me for more energy, less pain, depression, muscle spasms, fibromyalgia. They are the foundation for me. Okay, so I do want to address a couple others that are a habit for me. And let's see, one is, this one is for hormones. It's called the Yarrow Palm, and it's actually a cellular beauty complex. So you can get it in a liquid, and it comes with a dropper, but I really like the capsules. And this is the Yarrow Palm capsule. And the reason that I like this is because I also use the oil on, I just put a couple drops on my tongue. They're blue. But when taken daily, these help maintain the skin. They affect on a cellular level, but they also help your skin, your appearance of the oxidative stress that we have out there. They're a powerful antioxidant and support healthy cellular function. So they also have melissa and zinc and vitamin C in the yarrow capsule, which they don't in the oil. And it includes celery seed, frankincense, palmarosa, turmeric, and melissa, like I mentioned. So they are wonderful. And they're also good for blood health and hormones. And as I mentioned, to support the immune system. So that's one. It's called yarrow palm. And it's a pomegranate base with the yarrow in it. And I highly recommend those. Then the other one that I wanted to talk to you about is DDR Prime. And this is a special formula. It stands for damaged DNA repair. And it has frankincense in it also. I would recommend taking it with food. The frankincense helps to promote the response to free radicals, but frankincense is the oil that tells every cell in the body to do its job. And then there is thyme, and that promotes immunity on a cellular health properties. Then clove, which is really high in antioxidants. Lemongrass protects against environmental threats. And then there's wild orange, which supports a healthy cellular response. So not only that, but all of the oils have an emotional combination that we can look into. And actually, there is one that I really wanted to talk to you about today, but I'll save it for next time. Okay, so the DDR does come in an oil, and you could put it under your tongue. I prefer the soft gels. And it also helps with estrogen and progesterone. It helps to cleanse the gut and organs, and for brain and cognitive functions, and also for addictions. I'm reading. It is the oil of transformation and restoration. So when you want to feel restored and stable, rebirthed, secure, strengthened, whole, and cleansed and changed, this is one that will support you. So if you have any questions about that, you're welcome to message me or comment. Then those were the two main ones that I want. Okay, so you have the Lifelong Vitality, you have the Yarrow Palm, and you have the DDR Prime. There are others that help with different conditions. There's Mitomax 2, which has the ashwagandha in it. It's called Energy and Stamina Complex, but it is a really great one for that. It has several things that support the body. Okay, then the last one that I want to talk to you about is a collagen. And this collagen is in a really convenient package. This just came out last September. And the collagen is activated when you put it into water. It's kind of a little citrusy tasting. And it's not like that super powder that is hard to get to mix with water that I was taking before, that only had 2 different types of collagen to support my body. I think it was a bovine type. But this actually has 9 different types of collagen. So, okay, so typically your body needs about 18, but getting 9 is amazing because it increases firmness and decreases wrinkles. It improves hydration. It also helps with energy. It helps us to sustain our metabolic activity and promote youthful function of cells and organ systems. So actually, when you're in your mid-20s, you stop producing collagen. And so pretty much everyone needs this. I'm a super user. I use 2 a day. And I just, put it in a cup of water, shake it, and drink it. It helps with clear thinking. These are the particular areas that I listed for you. Let's see, they are okay, so in brain fog, energy up, skin looks amazing, mood is better, better quality sleep, metabolism recalibrated. Also, I have another product that helps glucose spikes, and I kind of range between 5 and 8 pounds of weight, of shedding weight. So sometimes I get on the scale, I'm a little bit more, and a lot of times I am less. And so I pretty much don't think about that, but I know a lot of people do. So it's a marine collagen. So it actually is comes from fish, and it has one thing that's super important, that it has the NMN, and that's a nicotinamide mononucleotide. So for short, it's MNN, and the NAD is what we stop producing. So the NAD in the body, according to clinical studies, stops producing. So what we need to do is combine the NMN and the NAD together, and that is what is in this little packet. So it comes in a 30-day supply. And I can post this. I mean, there are so many things that are beneficial. It delivers a liposomal vitamin C, which is the best way to absorb vitamin C. And it has resveratrol, that's known to increase NAD in the body also. So this is particularly formulated to give us the basis to be able to have building blocks for our cells. And bottom line, but you really need to try it. So it's amazing. I love that. I use an emotional book here, and the oil that I wanted to add and talk to you about, because when I heard the emotional benefits recently, it just really it made an impression on me. And it's on my counter because I just got through putting some on. So this is a bonus for you. And this is about, it's a blend. It's a yoga blend. It's called Align. It's a centering blend. And the oils that are in it is what impressed me the most. Okay, so there's bergamot, which I absolutely love, which is for all kinds of stress. Coriander, marjoram, peppermint, geranium, basil, which I use to support my adrenals, rose, and jasmine. So you can imagine this smells amazing. But what Align does, so what I would do if I was starting out, I would order the vitamins, and I would probably order Align. And cellular wise, let's see, I would definitely order the MetaPower. I'd start out with the Lifelong Vitality and the MetaPower, and maybe for an oil, I'd order the Align. So this is what Align does. It calls the soul back to its center. It reaches gently into the heart space to shift heavy energies that are inhibiting progress and disrupting stillness and flow. While working on the heart center, it recalibrates an individual's inherent integrity and brings into awareness the costs of misalignment. It reminds that self-awareness, even if temporarily unpleasant, is the gateway to further expansion and growth. The blend invites individuals to pause and practice self-acceptance during moments of self-reflection, which allows them to act from a more conscious and clear space. So there's more, but I love the emotional aspect of the essential oils. And just like, I mean, each of them have one. And that's really important to me because that brings a picture and a vision and an intent for me to hold on to. But I just wanted to share with you a little bit about how these help in so many different areas. Of course, each person is different, but I'm here to help you to figure out what works for you, what you need. And I offer 3 wellness consults a week. So I'm open for that. I send you my calendar. And if you communicate with me personally on Messenger, I'll send you my number. You can text and tell me when you're available. And that, to me, the most important thing is to help the individual where you're at. So if you're having certain challenges in a certain area, I've been using them for the past 13 years, and I'll teach you also how to be able to find the information that you need. But I appreciate you being on, and remember my swap promise. If there's an oil of another brand that you have that you love and I can replace that, I would be happy to do that to give you the experience of using doTERRA. So thanks for being on today. I like to keep these short, and now I just have to figure out where my button is that I can say goodbye. So have a great day, and I hope to hear from you. I love to hear your questions and to meet with you personally. Thanks for being here.